Hi. Today you are here just to learn language, right? And today is the first day when I try to explain you that any language in the world you can learn easily. So you just want to know the some part of structures and to understand some thoughts, some way of thoughts, okay? So let me explain you something, and after these 30 minutes I hope so, and deep down I'm sure that you can understand what I'm talking about. So let's start from the first, like a big part of thoughts I know everyone have when starting learning language. So if you are studying English, Russian, Portuguese, Spanish, whatever, doesn't matter. All these, how many parts? Like eight parts of my thoughts will help you to learn any language. The first one is like everyone is capable of anything. You will ask me, what do I mean? But I mean that that I know that everyone who's studying learning any language thinking that it's not for me, it's something difficult, it's not my character or whatever, I have to be genius. I know when I was young my parents told me that impossible for you to learn English because in Russia it's so difficult to understand that language, second language is possible to learn. So that's why 90% of people who live in Russia can't speak English, by the way. 96%, to be honest. And why? Just because every person who started learning English, okay, we are talking about English, if we're talking about Russia, thinking that it's so difficult. So at first you put your frames in your mind that it's difficult, or someone who's genius just can speak English or Russian or Portuguese or Arabic or whatever. So it's not like that. Okay, it's my surprise for you. When you born, you didn't speak even one language, right? But after 2.5 years, every mom knows that we are waiting from child some words. Why? Are you like are you staying like with the language when you're 5 years old or 1 year old? No, it's not like that. You are starting your life without anything in your mind, right? And someone put it inside. You think it's some magic or something? No, it's just procedure. This procedure didn't came to your mind when you are starting learning first your language, mother tongue, right? But why you are thinking it's so difficult when you are starting learning another language? This is so important to understand that any language, what you are starting from zero, it's the same. It's the same, can't come to you at first day. You can't speak from the first day, from the first week. But you can after 1 month if you're working hard, right? Just you have to listen this language from the world, from outside. Like you're a baby, 1 year old, you are listening this language from your mom, from your dad, from all the world around. And after 2 years, you're starting your pronunciation, like try to copy your parents, right? And your mom can say, oh my God, he can speak. Why? Because this person, like 1, 2 years old, just pronounce mom or dad or something like that, just one word, and your parents are so happy because you start speaking, right? Just one word, but we can say he is speaking, she is speaking already, he starts speaking. It means when you pronounce how are you in English, как дела in Russian, or something in another language, it means you are starting speaking some language. It's so easy to understand. So don't put these frames on your mind that it's impossible for you. Just remember that you're not born with a language. Empty in your mind, should be empty. Put something from your world. How to do? What is the second step? Let's see. Keep asking questions. What I mean, when you go to learn some language and your teacher, okay, maybe you're lucky and you have a good teacher, maybe your teacher always happy for you when you pronounce your words even with mistake, but 90%, unfortunately 90% of teachers try to explain first time and never repeat. It's difficult to ask her to repeat again because you think that I don't want to show the person that I'm so stupid and didn't understand from the first time. No, it's normal to ask. Ask 5 times, 60 times, until you understand what she said, until you understand the structure. And so important to know that you understand the topic. Maybe you are not memorizing, but you should understand what she said talking about, It's so important to understand. For example, today we are talking about grammar, about regular verbs, let's say that, but in 1 minute or 1 day, impossible to know all the regular verbs, right? But you should understand that irregular verbs can be changed this way, can be, at least you have to understand the structure. The structure, it's so important. Maybe you think that, oh, why, Violetta, you're talking like that? Okay, I can understand the structure, how you can speak. No, you will see after like 1 year how you can change. I have one student, he's Spanish speaker, and I remember the first time when I showed him the Russian alphabet. He didn't, for him it was difficult to pronounce any words, but now he can read, and I'm happy to see that. Maybe he didn't realize that he started reading, but I can see how so easy after, half year he can pronounce some words and he can read. Okay, maybe it's with some mistakes with pronunciation, but when you're a baby, you can't pronounce so perfect, right? You're pronouncing as you can, and you should try at least. So, ask your questions, and if your teacher will not answer you or will be nervous about answering, you should change your teacher. It means it's not your partner with your, the way learning of language. Okay? Okay, I can believe that you will break your frames and you will ask the questions anyway. Okay? Next, learn from mistakes. Oh my God, it's so important part. Learn from mistakes. I think 99.9% of people scared to have mistakes. Like, didn't speak, don't speak, doesn't speak. Nobody speak because want to be perfect from the first time. But it's impossible to be perfect. Even if you're doing some stuff, I don't know, you have pictures, if you're a photographer, remember how you start your way of on this business, right? Or when you're accountant starting from something, from zero, remember you have to go to university to understand something. Remember how you learned your multiple choice. It's so difficult starting because all the time you want to be perfect, but you are not perfect. We are always human. We are all human, and we have mistakes. And think about something serious. Without mistake, you can't be professional, right? If you are after university, you are going somewhere to try to find your job, and when you go first time at your first office, are you professional? No, you even don't have any idea how to do this or that stuff, but your mistakes will teach you how to be professional after 5 years, let's say. So with language it's the same. You should have mistakes to be more professional, to be more accurate in English or Spanish or Russian. It doesn't matter what is the language will be for you. Okay? Have a mistake and be happy if you have them. It means you will pay attention and fix it. So next, and so important part, fix your mistake. Okay, we'll speak about that later because we are talking about mistakes now, but you should fix your mistakes. So if someone tell you about your mistake and you're sure it's correct, and this person corrects you in the right way, you should fix your mistake. Pay attention. You have to think that this mistake will be changed, and this word will be never pronounced a wrong way, right? And if you're cleaning every day, fixing every day these mistakes, you're closer to accurate language, accurate pronunciation, grammar, whatever. Okay. Words containing a round. So, okay, let's say today is the first day when you're starting any language. Let's say Arabic. I try to learn Arabic and I change my phone on Arabic. Yeah, it sounds weird, but my mind, my eyes should get used to these words, pronunciation. You have to improve your listening comprehension at first also. So when I awake in the morning, I switch on my TV or radio, something like that. When I'm driving, I try to switch on the radio on that language what I want to learn, to get used to it, to see these words. Why? Maybe you've heard that why people are talking that if you want to learn English, you have to go to London. If you want to learn Russian, you have to go to Russia. It's easier to remember everything and start speaking. Why? Because you can do it at your country also. You can do it, you can fix it around you at home. You can do it when you're going out or do something like that. Switch your phone on that language. If you're learning Russian, you have to change your language on Russian on your phone. Okay, maybe first month will be difficult, but for sure you will learn this word. Open your bag and take from your bag everything and try to find the words on that language what you're learning. So for example, you open your netbook. Okay, I have that netbook. So this netbook, let's say Russian word, it's a тетрадь. If you have this netbook and your bag, you know that I have тетрадь in my bag, в моей сумке. Do you understand? So if you have something in your bag, open it and try to translate it. Because our language around us teach you faster. So if you are using these words around you, you will remember them better. So try to switch your phone first, open your bag and try to translate everything in your bag. Turn around and you can see something, and for example, you have a lamp all the time. When you're awake, you can see this lamp like I have, for example, and I know the lamp will be in Russian lampa, and all the time when I awake, I see lampa. Maybe put some stickers on a fridge. If it's a fridge, холодильник, you should put Russian word холодильник or refrigerator or whatever. It depends what the language will be for you, well, which language you have to start learning. So next, how do you get over the feelings, but it's so important, that people are laughing at you? You know, it depends on the country, but I think that any country have the same people like around, can be good and bad people, right? But it depends how you are thinking about it. Okay, let's be with the open mind. Try to understand that all the world around, like, not perfect, or vice versa. It's perfect, but it just want your thoughts different. I'm thinking in this way, maybe you are thinking it another. It doesn't mean my thoughts is right, but you're not. It doesn't mean you are right or good person, but I am not. Nobody can judge each other, right? So if I try to pronounce some words and it's with a mistake, don't care what people think about it. You pronounce it for yourself. You are improving yourself, and you are good at this way because it's not your nature in mother tongue, not natural in language. It's like you are trying to do something new, right? So try to avoid these thoughts that people will think about you, how you are stupid if you pronounce with mistake. Listen, when your baby, remember, any baby, starting pronouncing some words with a mistake, we are laughing. We are so happy, we can say, oh my God, he or she can just starting speaking, and he or she just copy us, and it's so funny, it's so good feelings. Why do you think we can't see and us at the same way? Stay as a baby inside. Staying as a baby makes you feel better yourself, younger yourself, right? It doesn't matter how old are you. Maybe you're 60, maybe you're 18. It's the same with languages. You can start from any age, you know. Just you have to understand here. So I try to help you to break the wall, to break this ice, you know, between knowledge and between your frame and your mind. So try to change it if you have it, of course. So next language around us. If you hear the song, try to find the words you've learned already. Try to find, if you go to the restaurant, ask about menu of that language. For example, you are learning English, go to the restaurant, ask menu on English. Not rushing. Okay, you have time, you are not hurry. You can translate it, check it, have fun with it. Just don't think how long I will learn language, how long I still can speak. Don't push yourself at this way. Just enjoy from learning. Maybe it will take like time, maybe 1 year, whatever, but communicate with the people, with the native speakers. It's better because you can hear correct pronunciation. And from the first time, you should correct your pronunciation, because when you learn it with a mistake, after that will be so difficult to change. So try to repeat it and repeat it again with a native speaker. If you don't have them, so try to find an internet. Google will help you. So, and last but not least, way to stay motivated. Yeah, you know, a lot of people asking me how to stay motivated, how you motivate yourself to be so energetic, with so big energy. But you know, when you are sleeping and you wanna awake to go to the bathroom, do you have any motivation to do it? You just go, awake and go. If you are thirsty, you take your water. You don't have any motivation, right? You shouldn't have any motivation to eat, to drink, to go to brush your teeth or do something like that. You're just doing it. It's so natural. Why to learn some language? To improve yourself, not to improve someone like teacher doing, but improve yourself at first. Why you have to have motivation? You're just improving. You are becoming better. So you don't need to be motivated. You just improve yourself. Do something better for yourself at first, and try to be tomorrow better than today. Think about it. I will see you next time.